All right. Oh, let's actually have to make sure we've got yeah. That'll help, wouldn't it? So too bad. We did quite a bit of testing with missiles yesterday. We were doing gauntlet testing with the Shiv, then we had a bit of an issue. Um which I think now it was because when we died, we thought we quit out of the game, and I think the game thought that we were still in the game, which is why we couldn't claim the insured loadout. Because they thought we were in it somewhere, I think. So, if you're about to quit the game and you've like just lost a ship or something and it says you're like in combat, I would say don't quit the game because you might regret it. Um, we've been working on replacing the fittings for our Shiv at the moment. We've done the launchers, our the shield Jenny. How else did we do? Something else. Uh, no. Where is it? Pragmatical games. I think we're going to hit Parallel 5. Sort the guns out next anyway. So, let's do that. Actually, do I have enough money for the guns? Yeah, I think we need to do one more mission first. I think we're going with like 2 Revenants and 4 M5As.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Oh yeah, that's already replaced the radar. Yeah. Right. So if you do one level 6 gauntlet, we should be good on that one.
Your systems are online.
Right. So let's see. Excuse me. Jesus. Going in number 6. Where are you? Yeah, that one. At least you've got the guns covered, I guess. We just got to get the QD replaced, which is like 100k, and the power plant, which is like 450. And then we need it to not get bugged again because it's been a bit of a grind. It was a grind to kind of get all the fittings the first time, so to have to do it twice for the same ship was well, you know, it wasn't ideal, let's say.
Nice to see you again, Rook. For your next
Systems
I've got
offline.
not only
Welcome aboard your great interplanetary craft.
these larger ships
Systems
fasten shields. That means you'll need to focus your targeting to completely take out a shield base.
engines online.
All right. Ready to training site.
Don't know what it is about the engines at the moment. Like, seem to like, you know, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Engines offline. Engines online.
It's like, I don't know. It's like we've been kind of stuck to the ground or something.
Landing gear up. Systems are offline.
All right.
Hello and welcome aboard your great interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
It's genuinely like very strange.
Landing gear down.
Free fly week, eh? It's almost like it doesn't kind of recognize that we're either we've got. I mean, you can hear the engines, so it doesn't feel like that's the issue.
Engines offline. Engines online.
All right,
Your systems are offline.
let's try. Feel like storing this and server hopping might be smart because. Definitely something not quite right there. So, let's see.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
All right. Off to a good start. I know. What time is it? Yeah, all right, let's try USA instead. Gonna be real hard to, you know, buy those remaining parts if none of your ships can leave the ground, I would say. Especially when you're in an orbital, so, yeah. All right. Still rocking the Invisible Man thing with the no feet and hands thing. Apparently, it's a bug with the flight suit. I don't know if it affects all flight suits. I've got another flight suit where this doesn't seem to be a thing, but this one, it's definitely a thing. Arcal 4 is definitely a bit of a weird layout as well. Alright, so... Hello? No? How about you? This is definitely going well. Well... At least in the EU I could call a ship, right? Or open an elevator. Any maintenance things on their page? Yeah, everything's operational, is it? Oh, okay then. They do say third time's the charm, right? So maybe we should just not try and buck that trend, you know? I guess. Wonder how they are doing in... Oh shit, I'm server locked. How am I shard locked? Didn't I quit to the menu then as well, and I'm still shard locked. Oh. Crap. uh... Hmm. We'll get into space. I want to say I'm confident, but let's say 60%. Only 3 days left of a free fly week anyway. And then, you know, arbitrarily some of these issues we're having should just go away at that point. It is kind of weird that we shard lock there, even though we exited the menu. Probably not a good sign. Huh. Alright.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Progress. Don't know about you. I'm excited. I think we're gonna check that they can actually leave the ground before I accept a mission this time. Nope. What the hell? Oh, come on.
Engines offline. Engines online.
Like. Oh. Well, at least you know the missiles are working. I guess. Oh, we can't. Really?
Systems are offline.
God damn, dude. Like. I.
Aboard your dream interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
All right.
Systems are offline.
When it says systems offline, I think it's talking about, the game and not the ship. Let's 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 see if we can quit the menu and not be shard locked. That would be a start, right?
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Because we should totally be able to do that.
Vehicle has been moved to our storage. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
All right. So we're gonna exit the menu. Yes, please. So we shouldn't be shard locked because we're exiting the menu, right? Okay, nice. Let's see how Australia's doing today. So far, EU and USA, we can't seemingly leave the ground, which is it's a blocker, sort of. At least we didn't get shard locked that time, so I consider that progress, sort of. Yeah. All right. 4th time's the charm? Is that a thing? Do you know what? Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Skyhack. Cool name. We're currently attempting to enjoy the simple pleasures of undocking our ship. But, haven't had very much luck so far, but... Let's see.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Hello. All right.
Vehicle selected. Stand stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again.
Wow. They're getting spicy in global chat. I think we'll just F12 that one away and just leave them to work things out. All right. So, can we leave the ground? That's that's a big question. We in Australia we trust. All right, cool. Let's grab that contract number 6. Yep. All right. I've stopped clicking on the green button entirely at this point. Just press R. It's way more reliable.
Shield system offline.
So essentially, we want to do this, then pop into her L5, and then we should be able to replace all of our guns. We're packing enough missiles. We could, in theory, just disable everything at range here. So we should be able to, you know, in and out it. Strangely, like 5's a bit harder because they're actually firing missiles at you. So, but this pays better. But the guns will cost us about 400k. Power plants for 50k, and QD, which is why we're traveling so damn slow. That's another 100k. So we're still about 900k short of like finishing this. We did finish refitting this yesterday, but then we had an issue with claiming the insured loadout because I think it thought we were in combat, even though we died, and that basically, then I stupidly logged off the game, and I think that kind of locked us to that. I think if I'd waited for the combat thing to time out, then I wouldn't have spent this time redoing this. So I guess the lesson there is patience is a virtue, right?
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
So we'll probably do guns next, then QD, then the power plant last. Because essentially it's just a couple more pips here, which, you know, we can
Quantum drive is now off.
we can live without. we blocked, really. Nice. Ay, ay, ay.
Shield system online.
Just doesn't want to make anything straightforward, does it? Where are we? Let's see. That's perfect. Alright. Yeah? Okay.
Shield system offline.
Hey, you know, at least we could...
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum
Le-
drive is now off.
At least we could actually, you know, take off, right? So, small mercies. Where is the other side? Well... Well, we're a bit closer. I'm almost inclined to just fly into the planet and... Like, seems to not... Jesus Christ. I don't know why it's not saying that comma ray anywhere. Kind of should be. Alright. So we're trying to get over here. Let's try and go around this planet somehow. How about... Let's see, where are we? How about there?
Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, finally. Should be able to complete this mission shortly before Christmas.
Quantum
What?
drive is now on. Quantum drive
What?
is now off.
Oh, hang on. Have we picked up a bugged, We haven't picked up a bugged mission, have we? We have, haven't we?
Quantum drive. Shield system online. Shield system offline.
Please don't be bugged.
Quantum drive is now
Oh no, we're good, we're good.
Shield system offline.
Alright, cool.
Shield system online.
Progress. Right.
Good. You're here.
I am.
I'll notify the other pilots, and we can begin.
Okay.
Contact. Ready up.
Contact. Missile locked.
No.
Missile locked.
Yeah, we're looking for that guy. Two, three, four. Yes, that guy's disabled.
Missile locked.
It seems to like component damage the the larger ship, but it doesn't for the fighters for some reason.
Missile locked.
It's quite nice to see, you know, missiles hitting their target there. It's been a long time. Alright.
Shield system is hit. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Is that one moving? Definitely giving that pilot a rash, like, based on the color of his ship. Just the default guns on this. I assume the default guns, this were probably okay at some point.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Target is destroyed.
Lesson complete. Good
Alright.
work today. Hopefully, I'll see you soon when you're ready to keep training.
Alright, so we should have enough funds now to go sort the guns out at least. So barrel 5 I think we want.
Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Kind of reluctant to fix the QD because it means going down to another trade hub. I think it's only sold in like New Babbage and Area 18. There's not a chance in hell I'm going anywhere near Area 18. Every time I've gone near there since the free fly started, it's crashed the game. Sometimes it's like taking like graphics drivers with it. It's just, but I don't even know how it's possible to do that, but it seems to be incredibly good at like just absolutely like dropping out of the sky. Like 10k short of being able to get the QD as well.
Quantum drive is now off. Shield system
I know.
Landing gear down.
All right.
Landing complete. Your systems are offline.
Can we rearm here? Oh yeah, we can. I feel like it's like missile specific. Like some you seem to like when I tried to do this with the Super Hornet, it doesn't seem to like reloading those or even loading them half the time. Alright.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright. So I think we're gonna go like 2 Revenants and 4 Ominous guys, I think. Omniskis, don't know. Alright. Iron. That's upstairs, isn't it?
Hey there.
Yeah, alright. Okay, 84 Bs. Yep, I'll do. 2 of those. I don't think it has M5s now. Ominous guys. Oh, 4 of those. Right. Some of those in there. And yeah. Well, I've got 8 of these here. Really? Son of a. Should have maybe checked, right? Well, never mind. Balls. I think as they're playable, we can't. I've got some M6As here. Oh. This is probably the one I refitted the first time, you know. Alright, whatever. It's fitted now, so that'll work, right? Hopefully we don't need to fit the Shiva, you know, a third time. Although, you know, we're probably going to. Based on how it's been going so far.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright, let's ensure that. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Okay.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit.
I think from a difficulty perspective, Gauntlet Part 6 seems to, you know, pace quite well. It's pretty easy to clear. 7 you got a Hammerhead, 8 you got a Polaris. With all the armor and pen changes, like so what we were going to test yesterday was if we change all the launchers on the Shiv to you know, like larger size missiles, can we dump enough missiles in it that we can disable a Hammerhead? Was essentially the test, and then we ran into technical difficulties and that kind of slowed us down. So we're gonna do that next. All right. Feels nice to be able to take off, right?
Landing gear up. Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on.
So we were using the task forces on the ships last time, so we'll try the Thunderbolts in singles. This time see how they are against these ships. In theory, like one might be enough to disable the Connie. We're probably better off just kind of like doing this till we've got to, what? I think we need like 550, because the Genoa's like 450 and the Hurricane's like 110. So I know. Do this 4 times.
Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
Now that you're in position, we can start the lesson.
Okay.
Come on.
Alright.
Hostiles inbound. Light them up.
Oh, yeah.
Contact.
Alright.
Missile locked.
Oh, not you.
Missile
Yep.
locked.
Alright. Let's see. Is one enough? Nope. Could have just gotten lucky there, though, you know? So that's disabled.
Missile locked.
Well, he's definitely not having a good day. It's probably the end of him.
Congratulations.
Thank
Target
you.
is destroyed.
Cool. We should have one left.
Missile locked.
Where's the other guy? There he is.
Missile locked.
We'll just spin that up to
Missile
4.
locked.
I'll finish him off with guns, I think.
Congratulations.
There we go.
Target is
Another
destroyed.
lesson in the books. Hopefully you can feel yourself improving. Because I'm definitely seeing it on my side.
Oh, thanks,
Alright,
mate.
a bit of downtime and then we can get back at it. Rest up and I'll see you soon.
Fair enough. Okay. So. Alright. It's a shame there's nowhere we can get the Hurricane without, like, going to one of the major trade hubs, like, gotta be honest. You can get them all over Pyro. But all the missions are broken in Pyro, so, well, at least all the ones I tried were, so that's why I'm in Stanton, so oh well. Let's have a look. Shiv. We're looking for the Hurricane. The Genoa's like so expensive as well, like that's $450. According to Urkel Games, it's $475 in New Babbage, but I'd rather pay that than go to anywhere near Area 18 while it's free fly week, that's for sure. Stanton, yeah, that's New Babbage as well for the Hurricane. So, I don't know, let's just try and do this mission again. We've got enough missiles, I think we should be able to just do it again without docking, so let's try and do that. I've tried taking on the Hammerhead. Didn't we got close a couple of times, but I think we just need like bigger missiles to be honest with you. Do we have 6 here? Nah. Maybe we should just dock somewhere. It's probably quicker, isn't it? Let's see. Where's nearby? Yep, that'll do. Let's go there.
Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
Upside down again, you reckon? Ah, it's always the other side, isn't it, eh? Yep, mine was upside down as usual. Feel like I need a this way up sort of sign for me or something, you know?
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Alright. Yeah, look at that. Actually reloading missiles. Alright. So 272, well, minus change. Yeah. And of course we're collecting these MG scripts by doing this, so which I did pop back to Obituary, you know, thinking they would like fit in a backpack, which well they're much larger than I thought they were. Let's put it that way. It feels like I'll need like you know, a container or something to move them. Like I think I could get, you know, like 4 in a backpack. I think we're on about 250 at the moment. You need 50 per Wicklow favor, so apparently you don't really get the good stuff till you kind of like up to like 10 Wicklow favors, so I guess we could just do 5. We could try 7, because essentially we've got most of the things. We just need more grid and to be able to, you know, move faster, right? So at the moment we got 4 481s. I have tried like 6 481s. It doesn't recognize. I did a little clip on that. It seems to. I don't know if it's affecting all of the Drake ships in this line. You know, like Cutlasses as well, but certainly with the Shiv, it's expecting 2 types of missile launchers. So if you fitted like 6 of them with 481s, then I can only group up to 4 missiles at a time. Strangely, it seems to fire them randomly from different banks, which is a bit strange. So, I don't know what that means. So we could swap the 2 more of the 481s to 423s. Then I guess go 414s. if we can. Yes, then we need Raptors. And yeah, more Thunderbolts. Let's have a look. Where did we land? Let's have a look. Oh, we might have got lucky there for a change. Wow. Feral 2. Yes, that's got Thunderbolts. I think it's definitely got 4-2-3s here. Herald 3, Herald 2, yeah, okay, good. 4-1-4s. Yeah, okay, well let's. Yeah, so I guess we can test the whole can we dump enough missiles in a hammerhead to disable it theory then.
Systems are offline.
So what we'll do is we'll up the Thunderbolts to 4, and we'll add some Raptors in there. Because essentially, the Hammerhead, the kind of supporting ships that come with the Hammerhead really aren't that big a deal. It's the Hammerhead itself that's, you know, a problem, especially for a ship this size. But if we can dump enough missiles in it to have the same effect we had on
To
the
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
on the Connie, then
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
then in theory we can do the level 7 combat gauntlet instead. Quicker money, you know, etc. And of course probably more MG scripts, I assume. We might well have some spare launchers here already. We won't have any of the 414s, so I definitely haven't bought any of those. But unlike when we bought the, you know, the AD4Bs and so on, I'll actually check what we've got in station first this time. I think we can file that under being more cost effective. Alright, Galleria. Yeah, so we want 2 of these. Oh. Alright. Let's just check we don't have any 423s here already, because we might. So got some brick ones, yeah, there you go, 423s. Okay, cool. It's gonna save us some time, I guess, and money. So we do that. Two, 3, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. We didn't just fit a bricked one to it, did we? No, we didn't, right? Yeah, it'd say it there, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. And another 43 there. Then we'll swap those to the 414s. 1. Shit, where's the other one going? Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. It's me showing Showing how great I am at counting, I guess. So we need a bunch of Thunderbolts and a bunch of Raptors. Let's... these missiles are cheap now, so, you know, there's that, I suppose. I've just started, like, buying, like, spares of these, because I think, really... I'm not sure, like, for some reason, like, sometimes you can reload them, sometimes you can't. I think it's likely that wherever you base out of, you know, you might just want to have, like, a huge supply of them handy in case, for some reason, that particular ship, it doesn't want to let you, reload them. Oh. I could have sworn it said the Raptors were for sale, yeah. Guess they aren't. Let's see. Yeah, typical. RL3. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, right? Alright. We just need to save those. Oh no, just before we go, like 481s. In use 32. Oh? Oh, I must have a brick ship here then, I guess. Alright, whatever. May as well just see, maybe, you know, maybe... I know Urkel's never out of date, but you never know. Could get lucky, right? No. Hurricane... Yeah, okay. Worth a shot, right? What is it they say? Hope dies last. So we left all our 481 launchers in her L2. Let's see if I have to remember that right.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
It's so weird. We don't even have any bricked ships here. Sure that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Let's pop over to her L3. Then we're basically just gonna see if we can do enough damage to Hammerhead with missiles that we, you know, in-cap it or not. Another thing about this is, hang on, which one's closer? 4's closer. Yeah. Did say it was in 4 as well, right? Let's see. Yeah. Go there, save ourselves waiting a while, right?
Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Of course, the other thing about this size missile is whether or not it'll actually like reload like the task force do or not. We may find ourselves needing to like go and buy more each time like we use them. You know, I don't know. We'll find out soon enough, right? Assuming we can do enough damage to the hammerhead that, you know, we don't take the fast route home. All right.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ooh. Don't know what we hit there, like. Don't die. Got a rock or something else? I think if it was a rock, we would have like been dead already, right? Oh, there it is. All right. That was weird. Ah, cool.
Shield system online.
What? I actually got the hangar nearest to me. Wow.
Landing gear down.
All right.
Landing complete. Your systems are offline.
So weird. It didn't even take any damage. Wonder what it thinks we hit. Alright, whatever.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit.
Yeah, alright. I think it's upstairs. Alright. So we're looking for raptors. I know. Might as well just get 10 of them, right? So if it chooses not to reload these, then you know we've got some spare. All right, so it'd be good if it said bricked in here as well, right? Because that's clearly a bricked. All right, Thunderbolts. Okay. All right. Whoop. All right. So we've got our loadout, and we're gonna try and. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I've got to be honest. So, let's just say we're doing it for science, and what do we got?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the
8
ASOP
Thunderbolts.
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, 8 Thunderbolts and 2 of the larger ones. Is that enough to kind of end cap a...
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
to end cap a hammerhead? Oh yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle, please visit us.
So we're going to try Combat Gauntlet 7. If the missiles are enough to take out the hammerhead, then we can handle. We should be able to handle the ships with just our guns. And then it's just a matter of like honestly, like doing the math on it, really.
Aboard your Dream interplanetary craft. Systems are online.
Because let's see. So 227. So it's only like 40k more. Yeah, because the other one's, well, no, it's a bit more than that, isn't it? 56k more, so yeah, I mean, like, hey Skyhack, how you doing? What was the best ship to buy right now? To make money? Depends what you like doing, really. Like, you know, if you're not familiar with the game, then, you know, it's like, I've been playing the game a while, so I kind of, like, have my way of doing things. I used to do a lot of salvaging, but salvaging now requires kind of, like, taking the stuff and processing it through a refinery. So say, like, with a reclaimer at the moment, you can't really dock those. Actually, I mean, if you wanted to salvage, like, a vulture might not be a good place to start. They're not too expensive either. And you can dock them pretty much anywhere, and you can refine that. But honestly, like, I would say doing the combat gauntlets, like, better money, personally. So if you see here, I would say, like, 1 to 3, even if you're not familiar with the game, like 1 to 4 maybe. You can easily do those solo. In a light medium fighter. Once you know what you're doing, so that's what, 23k, 36k. Yes. Scenario 4, 79. Once you get to 5, they start firing missiles at you, so you need to be like a bit more aware of what you're doing, I guess. But 1 to 4, like, I would say are pretty straightforward. That's what I've been doing to make money, to kind of fit my ships. I used to do a lot of salvaging, but at the moment, like, docking a reclaimer onto an orbital, like, just isn't a thing. So I've given up trying, so I'm just doing this anyway. The other upside of doing, like, combat gauntlets is you'll learn, like, these MG scripts. Every 50 of those you can trade in for a Wicklow favor. So I mean, it depends what you like doing, really. Like I quite like it. If you're looking at the Cutlass, then I would say get a Shiv instead. They're just better ships, personally. All the Cutlasses have the same missile loadout. 4 size 3 guns. The Shiv has that, and 2 size 4 guns. So, you know, a lot of people would say the arrow's the king, but that's more of a PvP thing. From a PvP, like the Hornets, I quite like the Hornets myself. Super Hornet, you can do a lot in a Super Hornet solo. In PvE, I don't know. How was that for an answer? Yeah, alright. So what we're going to try and do here is basically, when this triggers, we need to basically dump all of our missiles into this hammerhead.
Quantum drive is now off.
And hopefully it's enough. Are we getting around this? Can we get around it there? C2 is very much for hauling.
Quantum drive is now off.
Taurus, you can haul in it, but like the Hermes is pretty good for hauling. If you're looking at doing hauling, Hermes is quite a good shout. It's quite cheap as well. C2, you'll get more in it. Yeah, it depends on your budget as well. You know, I don't want to be like, you know, depends how much you're happy spending as well, which I think is also like kind of a valid thing to say here, really, because it really is very easy for it to kind of like be like, how did I spend that much? You know, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, I mean, like the Connie, you could do PvE missions in that, I guess. They have improved like the NPCs though a lot, so I think even with like back in the day you could probably do it in a Taurus, but a lot of the kind of PvE missions with a Taurus against fighters you'll still struggle now, I'd say.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
If you're looking to just haul, then C2 is a great place to start, I would say. Am I not on the right side of this still? Really? Ah, come on, give me a break. I quite like the Hermes for hauling, personally.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
It doesn't have the capacity of the C2, but I would say it's a little bit smoother to fly. And, you know, aesthetically pleasing. I know that's not necessarily a good reason to buy a ship, but, you know, isn't half the reason we play this game, like, because, ooh, shiny ship?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
With the Taurus, you do have another, well, you can do it in the C2 as well. Like, it's quite common for people to get, the medical vehicles and then stick them in a Taurus or something. Why is that not locking on? Come on, stop being weird. Yep, I'll do.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright,
Quantum drive shield system online.
so. So we can dump like Thunderbolts into this Hammerhead 4 at a time. And then we can do the Raptors 2 at a time. But it's going to be one of those things like if any of these don't hit, we're basically screwed. Right? So I don't think we'll be able to do enough damage to take the Hammerhead out.
Okay, you're in the right place.
Uh-huh.
Stand by while I deploy your targets.
Okay.
Hostiles spotted. Give them what you got.
Okay. Okay, we're looking for the Hammerhead here. Come on, where are you?
Contact.
Right.
Missile locked. Missile locked.
Where the hang on. No, is that it there?
Missile locked.
Yeah, that's what we want. If we can drop the Hammerhead with these missiles, then we're golden. Again. If we can't, we're screwed.
Missile locked.
Alright, and one last volley. Oh, is that thing in-capped? Yeah, it's in-capped. We've done it. We're good.
Shield system is hit. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
That's pretty cool. So we're able to in-cap the Hammerhead with the missiles, so win-win. Just give me a sec, Skyhack. Keep going out of radar range. Yeah, I think some of these guys are stealth, which is why we keep losing them on lock.
Shield system is hit.
I was looking at a Crusader. I had some credits. Stopped playing around 3.9. Yeah, a lot's changed since then. Like, I started playing 3.2.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
It's a really different game since then. The NPCs, are actually like, sometimes they sit there and don't do anything, but they're reasonably competent at, giving you a hard time, compared to how they used to be. I don't know, I think Levski came out in 4.0, didn't it? So you're already aware of Pyro then, I guess. You can make some very nice money hauling for sure.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Oh, very nice.
Another lesson learned. Hit the showers, celebrate, and I'll see you when you're ready for the next one.
Oh, that's interesting, eh? So we got 16 NG scripts for that, and we almost covered what we're missing for this ship. So what we'll do now is we'll head back to Arcal 4 and check that we can just reload the launchers with this configuration. If we can, then we can just do that again, essentially. Like, that Hammerhead's just sitting there, you see, because we've managed to incapacitate it. Like, take out the power plant or whatever.
Shield system offline.
I feel like that hasn't locked our desk now. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on with mining now as well, so mining and crafting. Apparently there's places you can craft like types of armor. They've been working on stopping people from duping a lot, which is a good thing, because obviously once they fix the issue with duping in this game, then it means they can kind of look at things like player-driven markets, where essentially like players are making the things that you buy, which, I would say would be a step towards it being like a complete game, But if you're just looking to make money, you can make pretty good money from hauling. Like, I quite like just flying around blowing things up, or being blown up. I'd like to say I was consistent, but that would just be a lie. That is pretty cool, though, that we were able to do the Gauntlet level 7 solo with a Shiv. I feel like we should obviously do that again, for science, to make sure that we didn't just jinx it, right? I don't like the...
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
I don't like the Rust server. Rust server? They do that wipe every time they release a patch. It sucks. Yeah, I mean, the hard wipe they did at 4.8, I think, was mostly because they, you know, of a belief that they may have fixed the duping issue and people being able to, you know, kind of generate infinite money.
Quantum drive is now
Whether they've succeeded or not, I don't know. If it works, great. If it doesn't, but I don't remember the last time they did a hard wipe. Like half the reason I have so many ships was because when I started playing in 4.2, no 3.2, like they were doing hard wipe. I felt like they were doing hard wipes like every month. So I ended up just buying all these ships so I had like I could do a variety of things. But yeah, 4.8's first hard wipe I've seen them do in like a while. Maybe 4.0 was a hard wipe. Honestly, not sure. I don't think it was actually. My understanding of it was that they were basically only wiping accounts that, you know, looked like they'd been like gaming the system, right? So I think that's why there was a bit of outcry over them doing a hard wipe, because I think, oh dear, hello? That's okay then. I guess we'll that as you can see, there's still some bugs. Timing or what? As long as the ship is still insured and I'm not locked in combat, I don't care, it's fine. Let's see. That was kind of weird though, right? I felt like it was accelerating kind of slowly, and then I was like, and then I wasn't in a ship. So. Bear in mind though, it's on a free fly week at the moment. It ends on the 27th, so some of the bugs that you'll have at the moment are just purely due to like lots of players. To be honest, I'd imagine we can probably file that under as one example. Okay, so
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
like my ship is even like it's not even destroyed, it's kind of docked here, so I don't know. Let's just check it's still got everything. ADB4s, Omniskis, 414, 423. Cool. Just gonna ensure that again, just because I'm a little bit paranoid about that. Alright, cool. So, it may or may not have missiles. Let's go and have a look. Cool bug, eh? Oh, right. It's doing that thing again. Alright.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the police.
Like, I'll show you one of the things they implemented for the game.
To the ASOP Vehicle
So
Retrieval
I should have some here. Oh, I actually don't. Wow, weird. So, say if, you know the way if you moved stations in the past, you would insurance claim them over to your new station. If you then came back to the old station, you'd have like, say with the Firebird, you'd have that version, and then you'd have another version that's like greyed out, and it would say bricked next to it. And everything next to the ship would, you know, in the ship would be unusable and tagged as bricked. And I think it's their attempt at fixing duping. I've never done that, so I don't know. Maybe it's working. I assume it is working, but I guess if we have another hard wipe soon, then maybe it's not working as well as they thought. All right, so
Your systems are online.
do we have missiles? Let's see. Right, they're empty. Okay. Can we reload them? Nope. See, this is one of the oddities. Like, sometimes you can reload them, sometimes you can't. We do that.
Your systems are offline.
It's very strange. This is why when we went to HRL 4, HRL 2, then HRL 4, like, I just bought spares. Because sometimes you can reload it, sometimes you can't. It's kind of strange.
Hello and welcome aboard your Dream interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Like, obviously with the ship kind of like disappearing into thin air while we were flying it, you know, does damage the quality of that test, I admit. So let's go to HRL 4, I think, and just replace those missiles. Try and do 7 again. Oh, too far. And then see if we can dock, because it could just be that it doesn't have a record of those missiles being there. Like, you know, if you get kind of ejected out of your ship like that, you'd kind of expect, you know, the ship to be an insurance claim at least. So I'm not even sure what happened there.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, BRB, give me a second.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, did I sat on my mouse, didn't I? Bollocks. Alright. RL4.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now
Alright. in theory, I should have bought enough missiles that we can just kind of like dock here and load them up. And go out, try and just you know, reconfirm that we were able to drop a hammerhead with am I upside down? I'm upside down again, aren't I? Yep.
Landing gear down.
Yaha. There we go, a little bit more. There we
Landing complete.
go. Alright.
Your systems are offline.
So I think they sold Thunderbolts here as well, didn't they?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
There you go, there's an example of a brick ship there, Skyhack. Alright, so we store that.
Vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
We forgot to check if we could just rearm it here. Yeah, whatever. Because when we had the 481s and the Thunderbolts, we were able to reload those at Arc L4. With the current missile loadout, we weren't able to. But we did have the ship kind of disappear while we were in space. Like, so. Probably not a good test, I think it's fair to say. Doesn't show any... Oh shit, did we go to the other station? I'm sure we went to Her L4, didn't we? I know we went to Her L2 for, was it the gun? Yeah, the guns and the Thunderbolts, was it? Yeah, whatever. We'll probably end up with missiles all over the place anyway, right? So... I'm pretty sure I bought spare missiles here, though. Maybe it like, pushed me to a different region. I've noticed that happening a few times now. Like, we couldn't, like, actually get a ship off the ground on a USA or EU server. I got shard locked going to menu, which was also a bit weird. So then I moved to Australia and all good. So there's a chance that I've been moved to a different server. So if we Alt F4 out of here, we can see what we're shard locked to. I bet you money we're not on an Aussie server anymore. So we want Raptors. Just buy 10, I guess. 12. So we got some spares and Thunderbolts. Yep. Which they don't sell here, of course. So in theory, like I'm pretty sure I bought spares when we last came here, so I think I've been moved to like this is a sinking thing. Like some of my missile racks are missing. No way. Wait. Yeah, that's good. So we did check that, right? And there were.
Almost scratched my ship the other day. The guy was wasted weaving with a bunch of metal boxes a little too close.
We didn't have any missiles, did we?
Dear God in him.
Everything good?
Yeah, thanks. Well, good's a strong word to use, right? But yeah. It's going okay. We've almost replaced everything we lost on the ship. We've actually confirmed that we can take out a hammerhead with just missiles in a shiv, which is kind of cool. So we want to
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
just retest that, you know, for science, as they say. Hang on a second. Yeah. So we need to change that and the power plant next, right? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know about you, missiles haven't worked for like a really, really long time. Like,
Vehicle has been delivered.
the whole concept of a missile tracking and hitting a target was just like, and I don't remember when it was last a thing. So, to see like missiles lock, track, and hit a target, I was like, what? It was a bit of a shock. I've got to be honest. So what are we looking for anyway? We need Thunderbolts. Yeah. Okay. I think we get those in her L3, was it, or her L2? Yeah, her L2. But yeah, to be honest with you, like, I was doing these missions, the combat gauntlet missions in Hornet, and they're all going fine. Once I got to 6, like, I just didn't have enough pen because they've introduced armor, if you're not aware, and I just wasn't doing enough penetration damage to handle a Connie. And then it was like, well, maybe maybe we can take it out with missiles, and we could, which was pretty cool. Where are we going? Herald 2 or Herald 3? Yeah, Herald 2. Alright.
Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on.
I don't know if I'd say they were OP. Like, you know, it depends if you PvP or not. I don't really PvP. Or at least, I don't know, I haven't really tried it recently. So, you know, I'm on mouse keyboard. I don't do the whole, like, joystick thing. I know some of the biggest streamers, you know, have certainly said to me, like, I've been taken out by mouse keyboard guys. I was like, fair enough. So it doesn't necessarily, like, mean you're not capable of doing it. But them actually working and being useful again is certainly nice, especially if, you know, like in my case, you have like a lot of missile boats. Like, I haven't bothered flying the Sabre Firebird for a really long time because there was just no point, you know.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, all right.
Shield system online.
I'm upside down again, aren't I? curious if it'll actually reload these missiles without me actually getting out of the ship.
Landing complete.
Yeah. Chance would be a fine thing, right? Alright. Right.
Systems are offline.
What the hell? So, in theory,
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
we should just be able to store this and
Storage facility.
put the missiles in, right? Because I definitely bought spares here. Alright.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Well, that's refreshing. Alright, so we're going to go and try and do Combat Gauntlet 2 again. Then what we want to try and do is dock in Arc L4 and see if it'll actually, like, reload them or not. Because with the Thunderbolts and the Task Forces, didn't have any issues reloading those. At least it saved us a walk this time, so there's that, I suppose. Let's ensure it again. I don't know if this makes any difference to missile loadout, honestly. But
Vehicle select.
can't do any harm. Oh, hang on.
Goodbye.
No? Oh, yeah.
Your vehicle is visited.
It is coming. Yeah, so we don't have 7 there, so I guess we can do 6. And then 7. See that? See the way I did that there? Like sometimes you get the mouse here and then the cursor doesn't actually disappear in it. Get this kind of like lag around you. Like the trailing cursor moving. It's a bit weird.
Aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Alright.
Landing gear up.
In theory, like one Raptor should be enough to in-cap a Connie. In theory. I guess we'll see, right?
Quantum drive is now off.
Ay, ay, ay.
Quantum drive is now on. Shield system online.
So, Raptor.
Welcome to the training site. Get settled, and I'll let everyone know to stop.
Uh-huh.
Looks like you got inbound.
Oh yeah?
It's free.
Okay.
Contact.
Alright, not really interested in those.
Missile locked. Missile locked. Missile locked.
What's that? What's that? Is that? Yeah, that's the Connie, right? Let's see. Is that even... That doesn't feel like it's tracking at all, does it? Oh, curious. The hell? Oh, it's already... Okay. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess it was working? That was a bit weird, wasn't it? It didn't look like it...
Missile locked.
Didn't actually look like it hit a target, did it?
Missile locked. Shield system is hit. Congratulations.
Nicely done,
Target
Rookie.
is destroyed.
I wish more of my students flew like that. Take a well-deserved rest, and let me know when you're ready for the next lesson.
Okay. So in theory, that should generate a new combat scenario 7 anyway, I think. Let's have a look. Nope. Oh, weird. So what we want to do now is go back to Arc L4 and see if it'll actually reload, like rearm the missiles, because it was doing it with the missiles before. But, you know, so that's kind of like test complete, I guess, from that perspective.
Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Also, by moving from like Hurston to like ArcCorp, it should change the missions available. So in theory, we can pick up another 7 there, and then we should have enough money for the Genoa and the Hurricane. The last 2 things we're missing on this ship. Right, let's see. Hopefully it does. I mean, it should do, assuming it doesn't magic our ship away like it did last time. But I guess we'll find out soon enough, right? Oh.
Quantum drive is now off.
It's kind of annoying that it keeps changing like the power distro for you. Kind of need to be able to ping in this game, you know?
Shield system online.
Oh, what? What? Again? Oh, come on. That's the exact same. Ah, it's so strange. That's the same station. And you see the way chats come up there. It's like it's right, so So what the fuck? So I reckon if we Alt F4 once we get to the, you know, back to the medical thing, I'm kind of wondering like if we're even on an Aussie server anymore. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like not synced properly or something, you know. So I was playing on like a US server, it was yesterday or day before, and then like game crashed, and when I came back, I was in a different region. I was shard locked to a different region, so they'd moved me at some point or had connected. So we'll just do that. Just gonna wait for the free thing to end. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you, to be honest with you. Like, free fly definitely causes more issues, like 100%. So like there's some issues you'll have in free fly that just doesn't happen when it's not free fly. But you know, when you've got all your your new ships coming out, it's probably, I don't know, good marketing sense to do it now, right? So let's see what I'm kind of curious as to what server, what region I'm on. Let's have a look. See, so even though I logged into an Australian server, at some point it's bumped me to an EU server, and I wonder if that's what was causing part of that problem. The reason I wasn't using EU or US servers is because I couldn't actually take off from a landing pad, which was, you know, I think it's fair to say that's a blocker. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it ends on the 27th, I think, Skyhack, so not too long to wait, like. You'll notice, by the way, like in the new flight suit, I am missing hands and feet. So, you know. I think that is a bug with the flight suit, though. That's not a free fly thing. Although, I swear to God I had hands and feet before. So... Alright, so does that mean the ship's here again with the wrong launchers or whatever?
Vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, okay.
Please visit us again.
Let's see what loadouts it's got. They'll have to do some sort of soft wipe soon anyway. When they did the hard wipe, like myself included, a lot of people like lost like paints and all sorts of things. So yes, let's go. Remembering the Thunderbolts there. Oh. All right. Well, let's see if we can reload it or not.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
But I imagine it'll be just a soft wipe, not a hard wipe, right?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
There you go. I think that says it best there. Buggy mess. It has come a long way since I started playing. But, you know, the whole kind of like trying to fix duping's kind of, you know, it's a pretty big deal for them. And it should be, because you can't really have a player market until they fix it. You know, so... Side effects expected. I would say, although the whole like kind of like the TMB5 turret on the Super Hornet, like that's just not a thing. Anyone who bought it, you just can't access it. I actually did a character reset, sent myself back to Obituary. It was there. I insurance claimed my ship over to here, and it just stripped it off like it didn't exist. It's kind of weird. Whoa. See, isn't that weird? So now it means that it's kind of remembered what missiles I have, I guess. So I suppose that means that if we were to switch, let's see. Yeah, Thunderbolts and Raptors. Cool. Alright. So we just need to do one more of these, and we should be able to finish up, like, refitting this thing for the second time. There we go, we'll grab that. But, you know, we want to do it at least twice to make sure it's not like, you know, just luck, right? Because honestly, like, some of the way those missiles behaved was a bit strange, wasn't it? Thanks for the follow, Emilio. Hope I said that right. Alright. So think if we can drop a hammerhead twice with, what are we using? Raptors, so size 4s and size 3s? Yeah, 423s, 414s. Then essentially means the only part of the combat gauntlet you can't do solo is is the part 8, which is the Polaris. I'd say you definitely want to do that with friends. I guess yeah, I mean, I can't think of a ship. I mean, you could try and do it with the that new gunship, but I don't think it. I think people have tested that size 10 gun against the Polaris, and it still doesn't quite cut it, you know. I should be able to remember the name of it. I mean, I've got one. What the fuck's it called? Yeah. It'll come back to me. Want to bomb the shit out of it with. Well, I mean, you could try doing that with Polaris, I guess. I suppose it means that if these missiles are working, then the really big ones are working as well now, right? So maybe the Perseus would be able to drop a Polaris with those missiles it has, because they're pretty big, aren't they? I'm definitely not doing the Gauntlet Part 8 in a Shiv. Like, being able to do Gauntlet Part 7 in a Shiv, I'm like, I'm pretty happy about that. It's good enough.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Alright. I can't wait to get this QD replaced. Like this length of time to get places is kind of like, you know.
Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
Alright, so we want to basically mag dump this stuff into the Hammerhead. Oh no, I remember the torpedoes and the retaliator could destroy an 8. Really? I mean, I guess it's possible then. Every time I think of the retaliator, I just remember it being very broken. You know, those modules that came with it or something. I don't know if they ever fixed it or not. I guess they must have.
Good. You're here.
I'm here.
Notify the other pilots, and we can begin.
Okie dokie. Alright, so we just want to drop all these missiles into the Hammerhead and just... Maybe we should use the Raptors first.
Hostiles spotted. Give them what you got.
Yaha.
Contact. Missile locked.
No, not you. Not you.
Missile locked.
Nope. What the hell? Which one is the Hammerhead? That's the Hammerhead, isn't it? God damn it. Need like a better angle on these things, you know?
Missile locked.
So let's just use
Missile locked.
2. I think that's a Hammerhead, isn't it? Yeah, I guess that's definitely the Hammerhead. So that's 6 Thunderbolts. And last 2. Oh, shit. Did we lost Locke then, didn't we?
Missile locked.
Still not incapped.
Shield system is hit.
I don't know, I don't feel like those missiles are actually hitting it. We're a bit screwed here, like, there's no way we're taking out a hammerhead with these guns, but... we can have a go, though.
Contact. Shield system is hit.
Predators. Oh, no, no, no. No, not you. That guy. I don't think we'll be able to do enough armor pen to it, to be honest with you. Yeah, don't want to get too close to that thing. My shield's down. Yep. You know, I know how you feel, buddy. See, using the environment to your advantage there, like, are they all like ramming into? I think they all just crashed into that massive rock, so I don't know. Should I feel bad about that? I'm not sure. No.
Shield system is hit.
Still not a good test though, because it doesn't look like half the missiles like actually landed on that one. Just shut up and die, will you?
Congratulations.
Congrats on
Target
completing
is destroyed.
another part of your course. You impressed the other pilots out there today.
Uh-huh.
See you when you're ready to continue your training.
Hey Emilio, how you doing? Yeah, not bad. So we got another 18 there. We've got enough money now to replace the remaining parts we need, so we'll pop into New Babbage to do that. I like to try and avoid these trade hubs really during free fly, because whatever bugs we found out here, like, in my opinion, they're worse there.
Offline.
New Babbage, please. Yep. Didn't feel like it rooted, did it? Maybe it did. I don't know. Yep, okay. Like, okay, so I just get into warp and quantum, and usually that'll fix itself after, you know, warming up the engines, if it were, as it were.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Do you play with viewers? I haven't historically, but I guess I can. More, you know, it's kind of, I was about to take a break, like, but you're more than welcome to, like, to be honest with you, it'd be handy to have a crew. Like, I have quite a lot of capital ships, and doing stuff in them solo is kind of tedious, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I don't have any issues, like, doing stuff with people if they want to, if that answers your question. That is totally no routing, is it? Cool. There you go. We're just gonna have to eyeball this thing, aren't we? Crusader. That's what we want. Let's see. That should be Microtech, I think. No, Hurston. Yep, that'll do. Nope, almost.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, right. You been playing long, Emilio? Like, honestly, it'd be good to get a Polaris fully crewed. See what that actually looks like, you know? For me, it's just like a very good, you know, I guess, armored executive shuttle. I don't know what else to call it, really, when you're flying it solo. Although, if missiles are working now, then... It's not completely impossible to make it useful soloing again. Oh, we'll finally get this power plant replaced for the second time, and the quantum for the second time, and hopefully we won't
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
need to do it a third time because the insurance will actually work. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. Yeah, I'm going to be taking a break quite soon though, Emilio. Sorry. Yeah, we've been testing missile effectiveness against larger ships. We had one success with a hammerhead, one fail, but it didn't look like they were actually locking. It seemed like it was losing lock just after we fired them, which was a bit weird. Definitely works well against Connies, like just task force, like size 1 missiles in groups of 4. But it means like you can basically do with the right missile loadout. You can do it to combat gauntlet 7 solo. Which is pretty cool because it's decent money, and you'll get up the MG scripts up, so you'll be able to convert them into Wicklow favors. I think the 7, what was the paying like? Was it 16 or 18? Let's have a look. We won't be able to see it till we are getting a bit closer to Microtech. I think it was either 16 or 18. Let's say it was 16 though. That means like every 3 of those missions you've got like 1 Wicklow favor pretty much. Because there are 50 of those MG scripts you need. So that's, you know, I think the only downside with that is like, you know, having to go back and reload all the time, I suppose.
Quantum fuel is at 25%.
But yeah, the Firebird's a stealth bomber, isn't it? So that should have access to some that fires torps, isn't it? Unless I'm being mental. Firebird. Yeah. Let's see what size missiles it has. Yeah, Thunderbolts. Oh, Thunderbolts. Just loads of them. Oh, okay. Maybe it's stealth fighter, I guess. Not a stealth bomber, I suppose. Thunderbolts are only what, size 3, I think. Yeah, size 3. Just give you a reason to actually use the Firebird again. Like, I bought that ship like a really, really long time ago and I haven't used it for ages. Yeah, when do they come out? I think they come out in 2 hours. Let's see. Aye. Yeah, new Babbage. Well, it's definitely not 19 GMs away. Come on. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I'll work.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
So we want to go there. Hopefully I don't get magicked out of my ship as I'm coming into dock this time, right?
Shield system online.
Where are we going? Oh. Kind of a diehard about like not going third person on docking. I'm on my way to New Babbage and I'll be there in about 5 minutes. Okay.
Systems are offline.
I just want to make sure you're aware, Emilio. I am going to be taking a break quite soon. Just so you know. What sort of stuff do you like to do in the game anyway?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Alright. It's time to finally finish fitting this damn ship. Cargo hauling.
All right. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
I do occasionally do hauling. Like, you can make some good money from hauling. Depends what I'm trying to do, or if, you know, like, or how the game is sometimes. Like, sometimes, like, doing combat missions it's just not smart, you know, and it's just, it's just easy to kind of, like, move cargo from one place to another, you know. I quite like the Hermes for doing that. I did get an ironclad assault, but honestly, I couldn't find the cockpit. And apparently, taking the ironclads into Quantum might in-cap you due to the G-force, which I thought was pretty funny personally, but that might be me. I don't know. It's probably me. Like, imagine, like, just kind of putting your ship into Quantum and being incapacitated from the G-force. You're just kind of like, unique experience. How long you been playing the game for? Great cat, it's fine, and she's damn straight about that, like. For a year. Yeah, I think, 3 years, I think? I don't know. Whenever 3.2 came out, that's when I started playing. Kind of expecting for the game to crash while I'm trying to do anything in this place. That's my expectation. Whenever you overhear people, it sounds like they've just come from an AA meeting, doesn't it? You know? Ah, damn it. Other side.
Anything happening? How are things with you? One of my friends just told me about this huge
Hey.
deposit he spotted while out scanning. If everything goes according to plan, the two of us are going to go half in on an extractor and should make some decent profit. I hope everything works out. Yeah, we get it, son.
There you go. Hang on a minute.
Good for you.
They really do need some more voice lines in these NPCs, you know, like,
Hey, Beth.
some of them, when I hear them talking, like, I do find myself kind of, like, slowly developing Tourette's. You know, just, it's just like, shut the fuck up! You know, especially in Pyro, like, they're, just, some of the things they say in Pyro, just like, over and over again, you just kind of, yeah. What? Oh my goodness. You winding me up. Could have sworn it. Oh, it's a good job we did a spare mission, isn't it? Otherwise, we would have been screwed right now. Could have sworn it was 100k, honestly. Bastard. I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world, right? You know, deep breath. Stress is a killer and so on. Blightblade? What? Yeah, right. It's all flight blades here, eh? Hmm. What's that about? I kind of flatly chose to refuse they existed when they were released last year, you know, as I believe a lot of people did. I was just like, nope, not cool. An Avenger Titan flight blade. I mean, why? Like, why would you spend your money on that? Just, I don't know. All right, so one of these is bricked. Okay. Right. Yeah. Of course. Right. Yeah, we're swapping out the QD, so we want to do that. Save that. And then put the non-bricked one back in. Right. So strange that all the missile launchers have like... Oh, we did fire them all actually, didn't we? Alright, so... Let's get the hell out of here before this thing crashes again.
Hey there.
Hello. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, this way. I do play the game most days though, Emilio, so... we can definitely play it tomorrow. I mean, I might be back later to play it. I just need to go and eat something, mate. So, yeah. I really like the Shiv, like, I think it's a great ship. I was a big fan of the Cutlass, but I got really bored of people shooting my my wings off, you know? Because it's kind of easy to do, but at least with a Shiv, like, you can pack a punch, right? Whoop.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
Cool, cool. I'm a big fan of the Super Hornets as well. I really like the Hermes as well. Hermes is great. I think from one of their most, like, the recent ships they brought out, that's great. The new gunship they brought out was pretty much a carbon copy inside of the Hammerhead, which was a little bit disappointing, if I'm honest. if you're familiar with the layout of the hammerhead inside, like, they're pretty much identical. Even with the kind of like the kind of lift that goes down into the cockpit from the top at the front.
Nearing next stop.
Still a bit like reluctant to stand up on this. I have been catapulted into the lower atmosphere standing up on that tube in the past. Which, you know, kind of detracts from the purpose of it, doesn't it? You know? What I'd really like them to fix is being able to dock capitals on orbitals. So we can go do some salvaging. That's quite a lot. I enjoy it. And apparently, like with the price of, you know, ship parts at the moment, it's probably very profitable to do it. You know, because essentially, if you take the salvaging jobs, as long as the things you're salvaging are NPC ships, then they're not bricked or anything. So, you know, like a lot of the guns are like what, you know, they vastly increased the cost of like everything, like ship parts, everything. So it's probably like it's not really good for making money if you're just looking to have money, but if you're looking to like fit out your ships, it's a good way of doing that, I guess.
All right. It was nice chatting with you. Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
Shut up. Alright. Like, I was going to do the coolers, but even they're like 175k a piece. So, but that's pretty much good to go now. Inflation even on Star Citizen. Hey, don't bring politics over here, man. No politics over here, thank you very much. So
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing?
yeah, get rid of that.
I've been better. Had a terrible dream last night. Something woke me up in the middle of it too. I can't shake this weird feeling. Like, I know the dream was just my mind processing stuff.
Because, like, honestly, I'm a huge Reclaimer fan. Tiberon, like, that size 10 gun's a lot of fun. This is generally the ship I would fly the most. Shiv is probably a new favorite for me. This is a lot of fun to fly. Hermes, I think the Hermes is great for doing cargo stuff. I was doing some small cargo stuff, and then I was going to upgrade from that to using the wherever the fuck it's gone, the Ironclad. Where's the Ironclad? There it is there, yeah. But apparently getting in the Ironclad and trying to fly it somewhere might actually kill you, so you know, puts a damper on things. I guess.
Be sure to explore what New Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning garden.
Nice choice.
The city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Hey there.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment.
I love these little soft toys. Sorry. Don't hate me. I mean, you can hate me. I don't care. I think they're great. One upside of randomly dying over and over again today is that I haven't really needed to eat or drink at all, so Oh, you got fuses, eh? Aww.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
The other thing I like to do is contested zones, but doing them solos kind of, I believe you'd term that not smart. But I don't know how you know, while Free Fly's running, it seems monumentally dumb to even, you know, consider doing it, you know. I would say.
Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of
So
Microsoft's
tell me a
latest
bit about
hardware.
what's going on with you.
Ah!
I don't know why people are complaining about the
Talk about something else. Surface access.
Your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
You know, I just need a container to.
All right. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
The Empire's leader in cutting-edge
With well, I'm going. Where am I going?
creative innovation meets innovative
Hi,
creativity.
and welcome to New Babbage.
Going the wrong way. No, it's not good. I might have a cargo container here. I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, these are all the radars, and they're all probably bricked, I guess.
Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy your time in New Babbage.
Oh, hello. Don't know what that was about. Yeah, alright. Cool. I'm going to take a break there, because, you know, eating is important, so I'm told. It's really nice talking to you, Skyhack and Emilio. I'll either be back doing some more. I'm probably going to be doing it, Don't Hate Me, or, you know, do if you want to. Some of the other game that I like playing, beginning with Star, which, you know, also has a bit of a mixed reputation. Starfield. Going through the bounty missions that came out for those at the moment. The Mountains one we did like this morning was pretty cool. Might be back doing this a bit later. But yeah, I mean, apart from a couple of like weird kind of being teleported into space, the game didn't actually crash. So, you know, and in a trade room. So, I guess that's good. If you tuned in, I hope you enjoyed. Wherever you are, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you. Oh yeah, do those squats. Cheers, guys.